Hello everyone, I'm back with a new video. Today's video is going to be a DIY puff sleeve dress video. I'll insert somewhere my inspiration if I get the picture. I'll try to make, let's see if I succeed or not. But I'll try. And the fabric that I will be using is this one. This one is super cute. It has this cute flowers all over the fabric. And for the lining, I'm going to be using this fabric. This one is just a plain white fabric. This fabric is actually gifted by one of my friend's mothers, so I only have 2 meters of this fabric, and I don't even think the store still has like this fabric, so I have to be very smart with how I use this fabric, which I'm not clearly. So yes, before starting the video, if you're already a subscriber, welcome back, and if you haven't been here before, hello, I'm Aparajita and I make DIY sewing videos. I also make skincare and hair care related videos, haul videos and vlogs, so consider subscribing if you're interested in that kind of content. Okay, so let's start the video now. So I'm starting here by cutting my bodice pieces, and I'm using the pattern that I made earlier. I will link the tutorial that helped me to make my bodice pattern, and I hope that will be helpful for you guys. And if you want me to make a video on that, please write in the comment section. Anyway, so simply I'm placing my pattern pieces on top of my fabric, and then I'm cutting it out. I'm not pinning it. I feel like it's a lot of work, so I'm just simply placing the pattern pieces on top of the fabric. If you also decide not to pin it, make sure you keep any heavy object on top of it so that the pattern pieces doesn't move, preferably a GoPro or Redmi Note 8 or a bottle of serum. Don't take me seriously, just kidding. When you are cutting the back piece, make sure you keep a little bit of extra fabric because on the back we are going to attach the zipper. So here I am just cutting my lining pieces, and I'm only going to attach the lining to the bodice, and I'm not going to use any lining for the skirt. So I made a curve like this because I want my bodice to be a sweetheart bodice, so when we'll open this it will be kind of heart-shaped bodice. So now I'm going to cut this and see if it fits me right, and then if I feel like it's right, then I'll also cut the main piece by tracing this. So after cutting, this is what it's looking like when I open. It kind of looks like this. I think I like this, so I'm going to cut the main fabric piece. So I'm going to do exact same thing for the main fabric piece. So after that, I'm cutting my skirt here, and I'm cutting a half circle skirt here. And for the waist part, if you're cutting a half circle skirt, make sure whatever your full waist measurement is, divided by pi 3.14, and then just do whatever I'm doing here. I'm just very bad at giving instructions. Suppose your waist is 28, so make sure from the top you measure 9 inch and mark like that. My waist measurement is like around 31-32, so I'm marking here 10 inch from the top corner. And for the length of my skirt, I want my skirt to be 19 inch, so here I'm taking 1 inch extra and marking on 20 inch. And don't mark your skirt from the top corner. I'm marking it from the top because I don't want my skirt to be like uneven. Mark your length from your waist measurement, and if you're marking from the top, make sure you include the waist measurement. Because I'm marking from the top, so my waist measurement is 10 inch below from the top, so I'm also including that. Suppose I want my length to be 20 inch, so I'm also including the length of my waist, so I'm marking on 30 inch here. I hope that makes sense. So I made this to explain you guys. I don't know if it will make sense, but let me explain. So let's talk about the length of the sleeve. So the length I want for my sleeve is 10 inch, but because we're making puff sleeve, so we have to take 1.5 or 2 inch extra, so that's why I'm taking here 12 inch. And then let's talk about this side. This side is the side where we attach like the sleeves to the armhole. So my size is around like 16, because what you are seeing here is like folded, so this is the folded size. All the measurements are half here, so whatever your measurement is, take 4 or 5 inches extra according to like how big you want your sleeves to be. This is the bottom of the sleeve, and the measurement is 11 inch. And this point you're seeing here is from here to here, it's 3 inch. And this sleeve is, when you unfold this, it kind of looks like this when you open this. I don't know whatever I said to you guys made any sense or not, but I'm cutting my sleeves according to that measurement. Finally, the sewing part is here. I'm starting by sewing my bodice pieces together. I'm cutting the pieces that are extra long and making the bottom of the bodice more even. Now I sewed the lining piece just the way I sewed the main piece, and I made 2 armholes, one here and one here. Now I'm keeping both the bodice pieces, main and the lining, together and making sure the right sides are together of both the bodices, and I'm going to sew the entire top of it, and I'm securing here with pins so that the fabric doesn't move while sewing. And I haven't cut the armhole on the main piece because I'm going to do it later. So this is the bodice piece and it's ready. So I'm now going to attach the skirt to the bodice. So here I pinned both the top and the bottom skirt together. As you can see, I secured it with the help of pins. Yes, and both the right sides are inside. So now I'm going to sew this. After attaching the skirt to the bodice, here I'm trying to roll hem the bottom of the skirt, and I kid you not when I say this, it's literally the hardest thing in the world and it took me so long. So I roll hem the bottom, and let me tell you, this is the most difficult thing in the world. It took me almost 1.5. It took me almost 2 hours to complete this. And even after that, it's not perfect. Maybe after wearing it for some time, I will seam rip this, and maybe I'll just simply hem it with a straight stitch. I mean, it doesn't look that bad though. So I hemmed both my sleeves. I wanted to roll hem my sleeve, but I failed. Yes. So anyways, I just hemmed the bottom of the sleeve with a straight stitch, and as you can see, I double folded this. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now is I made this like kind of, it is a bias tape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew this like this, and I'm going to do this for both the sleeves, and we are going to insert the elastic here so that we can get that gather, you know what I mean. Oh, I forgot, before doing that I am going to first just sew the sleeves like this, and then I'm going to attach this. sleeves are gigantic. But anyways, so I attached them, and let me show you what it's looking like inside. So as you can see, I have kept here a lot of sewing allowance on the sleeves part. I'll tell you why. It's because I'm going to, like, here from where the armhole ends, so here I'm going to like fold it like this, a little fold, and then again fold it like this and sew here, and I'm going to insert the elastic here, so that will like create the gather. It is taking forever to make this dress. I started making this around 2:30 in the afternoon, so the time right now is 10:53 and it's still not finished yet. But I literally tried to finish this in one day, but it didn't happen. But anyways, I am going to have my dinner now, and then I'm going to sleep, and the rest I am going to do it tomorrow. I don't have much to do, like I think only the sleeves are left, and then I have to like attach the zipper on the back. And oh yes, I'm now going to sleep, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I look so tired because I am tired. Good night, good morning, and it's a new day, and let's start sewing. So now I'm going to make the loop through which I will insert the elastic, and yes, and then I will insert the elastic. As you can see, I give a zigzag stitch here so that I don't want it to fray. So, and then I like folded it and give a straight stitch. Now I'm going to insert the elastic here, and also here the loop that we made. Guys, so I attached the zipper here, as you can see, and also I stitch all the way down and join both the sides. And now everything is done, and the one thing that is left is the final reveal. Are you guys ready for the final reveal?